Hello everyone, take a cylindrical piece of dough. Now make this knotted pattern out of it. Continue to do so until all of the dough is done. Now make these small slices in the dough as such. Spread it outside and then afterwards using a comb, make these markings on the tip of it. Once again do this all throughout and then taking a knife, make a slit in the middle of the comb markings. Now take a pair of chopsticks, press the ends together as such so that it spreads out. Now taking a spoon, make these markings on the front of it. Then take a pair of scissors, make two slits, one at the top and one at the bottom. Now once again, using a comb, flatten out the back of it and then continue to do so. Using this tool, begin to make scale-like designs all over the body of the fish that you are making. Now, slightly flatten it out, make a hole in the front, add seeds for the eyes and then add a red seed in the center. Next, take this cylindrical piece of dough, make a slit in the top and the bottom accordingly. Using a knife, fold the top upwards and then the bottom upwards as well. Now, make it look like hands and feet and then add the detailing to it such as the toes and the fingers using the knife. Now, take a circular flattened piece of dough, make two slices on either end and lift it upwards. As for the bottom portion of it, roll it up as such. Bring the two ends together and then join them. Now, fold the top portions downwards, add seeds for the eyes and then add a little nose to it as well. Add multiple dots for the mouth portion of it as such. Now, take a small red piece of dough and then add it as the tongue. Add this head on top of the body you've created and then two slices on either end and lift it up as such. Next, take a circular piece of dough. Now, using a comb on either end of it, flatten it out. In the center, make a slit as such and roll the center portion of it up. Take a fork, make these markings at the bottom, make a slit in the middle of these markings and then make it pointed at either end of it. Using a pair of chopsticks, press it together at the ends. Now, afterwards, use a spoon in order to make these curved lines onto it. Using any other sort of marker or tool, begin to make the scales of your fish all throughout the body. Afterwards, make two holes in the front, add seeds to it and then make it look like a fish. Now, press in the sides using a knife as well. Next, take the cylindrical piece of dough, make these diagonal markings using a pair of chopsticks and then afterwards cut the ends off. Afterwards, make slits at the ends of it, however that does not go all the way through. Use a comb in order to make these multiple markings and lines on it. Make a slit in the middle of it, use a pair of chopsticks to join it together in the middle as such. After this, use a spoon in order to make the ends of it, that is the top face. Use a pair of scissors in order to make the slice at the top and the bottom. Afterwards, use a comb in order to make these markings onto the fin that you are creating. Afterwards, use any sort of tool in order to make multiple scale-like structures or designs all over the body of each of our fish as such. Now, after this, make little holes in the front of it and then add these seeds in the front in order to make the eyes. Next, make these cylindrical shapes and then afterwards use a pair of chopsticks to make these lines on either end of it. Draw it together and then use a fork in order to press it down. Do this on either side. Once you have done this on either side, lift it upwards as such. Once you have lifted it upwards, take a toothpick or any other sort of stick and then make these three dots in the front. Add seeds for the eyes and then add a red front as well. Next, take this purple piece of dough and then afterwards take a white piece of dough and then wrap it around the purple piece. Flatten it out and now roll it out ever so slightly. After this, make a slit in the middle of it and then begin to roll it from the bottom to the top as such. Spread it out in the middle and now using the top ear portions of it, join it together at the base. Add two eyes to it and there you have it. Thank you for watching.